everyone, Redbird Gaming here, and for my first game on this channel, we're going to be doing a bit of a classic, one of my personal favorites actually, that I've played over and over again a lot of times. We'll be playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Sorry that there's no game sound. I wasn't able to record it, so hopefully I'll have some good music playing in the background. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. So for the question portion, sometimes I answer them sincerely and sometimes I don't. This time I wanted to answer them sincerely how I would answer them. Could be a trap. A friend brought over something you've forgotten. How do you thank your friend? Sometimes I'd say thanks with a joke, but in this case I just say thank you regularly. The road forks to the right and left. You're told there's a treasure on the right side. What do you do? I'd either go right or choose either side. In this case I go right. In the summer, I actually don't like to go to the beach, and I've never been to a spa, so I would just go anywhere. I would help without hesitation, but of course I'd be scared. Who wouldn't be? God, if I was suddenly locked in a pitch black room, I would freak out. I'd probably kick the door first, and then cry later. I'd like to think that I try to stick around. No. I don't like to fight. I'm a girl, obviously, but in this case I went with boy because you actually get a different starter Pokemon depending on what gender you choose. So since I always pick a girl, I wanted to pick a boy so I could get a Pokemon that I wouldn't usually get if I picked a girl. Apparently I'm a really docile person, and it gave me Bulbasaur, which I don't think I've ever played this game as Bulbasaur. So that should be interesting. For my partner, I mean, you gotta go with Mudkip, right? Everyone loves Mudkip. What was I saying about Bulbasaur? Oh yeah. The first boss shouldn't be too much of a problem, which is, if I remember correctly, it's Zapdos. Mudkip will have a little bit of a problem with Zapdos, but it shouldn't be too bad. For my name, I wanted to go with something stupid like a Mube, but I realized that was just ridiculous, and so I erased that and I made a different name. I think I named myself Molly. Yeah, I named my partner. I named my partner Molly. I always have to make the name start with the same letter that the Pokemon's name starts with. Some weird like that. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. In my opinion, the first Rescue Team games, this one, Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, have a really good storyline in my opinion, even though it's kind of childish with the whole, friendship overcomes everything, but I don't know. The first time I played this game through, the ending actually made me cry. It's a very good ending. It's a very good game overall, and there's so much to do after you finish it. You're a human, but you look like a normal Bulbasaur in every way. So what I don't understand is, how do these Pokemon even know what humans are? Because it seems to me like they live in a world where they're aren't any humans. You never see any humans. It's always Pokemon living in towns together. So I don't know how they know what humans are. What did I do for my name? I don't remember. Oh, I remember what I did with my name. I named myself Bulbadesu or something weird like that. But yeah. Normally I'd be more energetic, but it's kind of late at night. I wanted to record this before I fell asleep, before I went to bed, actually. But yeah, I always assumed that the Pokemon world that they were in was a completely different world from the humans, because the way they talk about it, they're like, oh, you were sent to this world, you know. So I don't know how they know who humans are, but yeah, it took me a while to figure out what name I wanted. I might just cut this out. So after a long debate, I went with Bulbadesu. Oh, Bulbadesu is your name? Why, yes it is. Well, it's a funny name. Yes, it is a funny name. I agree. Somebody please help me. Dring. Huh? I hear shouts. It's a Butterfree. Oh, Butterfree. I love Butterfree. It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. A huge fissure opened up in the ground and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? No way! They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. Why would a fissure in the ground suddenly make Pokemon aggressive? Like, oh my god, there's a fissure opening in the ground. Oh my god, let's all just freak out and rage and start attacking each other. Because that's what you should do in a situation like that. It's like if there was an earthquake in a major city and then just some switch turned on in people's heads and they were like, hey, let's go attack each other. Because that's a good idea. Oh, I love this game. It took me a minute to get used to the controls because I own this game too, but I'm recording this on an emulated version. So usually when I play the emulated version, I play with a PS3 controller with the USB hooked up to my computer. But for this one, I was just using the regular keyboard controls. So it took me a minute to get used to that. They're so cute when they're running around. It's adorable. Oh, this game brings back so many memories. I would always either pick Mudkip or Cyndaquil as my partner. Cyndaquil is like my all-time favorite Pokemon ever. I have played the newer versions. I've played nearly all of them. I know I've played Explorers of Time and Darkness, or I've played Explorers of Time and Explorers of Sky, and whatever that newer one is that it's called. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm in the middle of playing the newest Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, and honestly, it's too easy. One thing I don't like is that when you get a partner on your team, and they're a much lower level than you, when you bring that Pokemon to a dungeon with you, they automatically level up to your level. So you never have to grind certain Pokemon that you want. Because when you go into a dungeon with them, they automatically level up. I didn't like that, honestly. But, yeah. We found Caterpie. My baby's safe. I'm sorry. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Molly. And this is Bulbadesu. This Caterpie is like, cool. He's staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. You are a hero, Bulbadesu. Save the world. In this game, you actually can't evolve until you beat the main storyline. Which, by the time you beat the main storyline, you're between level like 34 and 36, 7, depending, or more, depending on if you grind it a lot. So it actually works out really well because you finish the storyline, then you do like a couple more quests, and then it's like, oh hey, you can go into this cave and you can evolve, and it's perfect because you just evolve twice to your full form, and it's really satisfying, actually. Mudkip, your place is strangely full of green. It's like you knew I was coming. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. Who wouldn't like this place? It's beautiful. It's so green, too. It doesn't matter. I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Bulbasaur. This will be interesting, playing as a Bulbasaur, because I never have before. I thought this would make a good place for you to live. I was sure you would like it. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from Pokemon here. No way. Just like the fissure Caterpie fell into. For some reason, there have been many natural disasters lately. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. I want to help those Pokemon. I want to help change things so all the Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I like how you handled yourself when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Bulbadesu, with you, we could become the world's best rescue team. How about it? Just for giggles, I clicked refuse, just so you guys can see what happened. Mudkip gets so sad. It's such a sad face. And then he's just like, come on, let's form a rescue team. You really don't have an option. So you have to form a rescue team, and your partner's really happy. Glad to have you on board. The team name. Well, I don't have one yet. So, Bulbadesu, what do you think would be a good name for us? With the team name, I don't remember what I did. Nothing inappropriate, of course. Oh, I remember now. I named it after my channel. So, Rescue Team Redbird. With an exclamation mark. For good measure, Redbird. I like it. It's a good name. Rescue Team Redbird. Let's do good starting tomorrow. Yay! Ugh, Bulbasaur's happy face looks really weird. And that is how Bulbadesu and Molly began their careers together as a rescue team. So guys, that was part 1 of my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. Hope you liked, and stay tuned for part 2. Peace out.